Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for being here. Hello and welcome if you are new. Really nice to have you with us. Kind of hoping that you can't see my pyjama pants in this video. May have to do a bit of cropping. Just for reference, Topshop, love them. Today I'm going to be doing a video all about going back to school, specifically going back to drama school. Now I've had this video really highly requested. I'm worried it might be going up a little bit late. So apologies for that. This month's been a little bit mental. But I wanted to put it up anyway and just kind of chat you through some of my kind of back to drama school kind of bits and bobs that I would recommend you picking up. Like, obviously you're going to be getting these things anyway, but I just thought I'd put kind of like my 2 pence in of like what my picks are of those things, if that makes sense. Like my kind of go-to like dance shoes and dance clothes, that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm just gonna like have a little chat through it all with you. I hope that you find this video helpful. If you do, give it a thumbs up so that I know, and subscribe to my channel for 2, sometimes 3 new videos every single week. Follow me over on Twitter and Instagram as well. My handle is Georgie Ashford. I'll put it up on the screen for you now. And I hope you're really well, and I'm gonna get into the video. So we're gonna start with like dance attire. Now I know this might not apply to everyone, but if you're going back to drama school and you're going on to like either a dance course or a musical theatre course, you will need dance gear. Now there's lots of different dance shoes that you'll need and lots of different dance gear that you'll need. Let's start with like basics. So things like tights and like shorts, you know, like kind of like hot pants shorts, things like that. Primark. I would recommend just bulk buying them from Primark, things like socks and all that like underwear kind of type thing. Go to Primark, pick them up there. They do great hot pants, they do fab tights, and they're things like that. I think you're going to be going through so many and they're going to get ripped and they're going to, you know, be put in the wash loads of times. So I think it's best when, especially when you're a student, you're trying to save money, going cheap with those types of things and picking them up from Primark. Primark do really great kind of that kind of thing. So yeah, that's where I always got my like tights and hot pants and shorts and things like that, and socks, like things like that from there. In terms of leotards, my favourite leotards are from a company called Dancewear. I've actually got one here to show you. I would really recommend Dance Direct for picking up like affordable kind of leotards and things like that. They do loads of different styles. There's also Move is a good one. But have like a little look around. There's also a few shops that I tend to kind of go in Covent Garden. So there's like Block, Capizio, and there's one opposite Block. I can't quite remember the name of it, but I go in there sometimes as well, and they do quite good leotards and things like that. But there's kind of like a few of them all around the Gillian Lynn Theatre that are good to go in, but sometimes they can get a bit pricey, so I would also have a look on the internet if you're looking for like leotards and stuff. But my favourite brand of leotard is Dancewear, because I just think they do really flattering cuts, and it's also about finding the cut that works for you and your body type. For example, I have very broad shoulders, and so my ballet teacher told me to kind of go for designs that were quite like, not like halter necks, more kind of like straps that kind of go like out here, like kind of like this top. This is one of my favourite leotards, and it's like a purple leotard. It's just like really plain. It's from Dancewear. It's got like a bra kind of support bit in here. It's just strappy, but what I really like about it is the leg cut. I don't know if you can see on camera, but it's quite like, it goes high, but then it kind of cuts across, and it is such a flattering angle for legs, and I would really recommend this. They do it in black and purple. I'll try and link it below if they've still got it. If not, I'll link like a similar leotard in the description box, so go and check below this video for like links to all of the products. But yeah, I'd really recommend this style of leotard. Just like really is flattering for your legs. I really like their just loads of different styles they've got, and they're really good quality as well, and they're not like the most expensive ones. Like Block and places like that do some like really expensive leotards. They're beautiful, but very expensive. Really sorry if there's boys watching this. I'm obviously I buy leotards and things like that, like girls ones, just because I am a girl and that's what I buy. But I still think it's worth checking on Dance Direct and places like that to kind of buy like your kind of dance attire that you would need. Obviously I'm not an expert in it, but yeah, and places like Primark for like vest tops and things like that. Just a really great place to start with like your basics. But yeah, sorry that I'm not much help to you. Next, I'm going to move on to like sports bras. This is something that's really important for girls in particular, because you want to get the right kind of support for what you need, and there's loads of different sports bras out there. I've picked my 2 favourites. One is very, very affordable, one not so much, but if you get them in the sale, they're really, really worth it, and I always get them in the sale. So the affordable one is from Primark, and it's just think they still do these. It's just like really good. It's so supportive. I've got this in loads of different colours. I feel like it's good for like my boob ratio. Maybe not if you need a bit more support, but I find this is really good. This one is more expensive but has much more support, and I think would be good for quite a few like different people. This is from Sweaty Betty. They still do this. I'll link it below. They do this in different colours as well. It's just kind of, I don't know what it's called, racerback? What's it called? But it's in my favourite colour, which is like a kind of minty bluey green. Really supportive. These are very expensive, but they're very, very good quality. I have this in so many different, I've got this in black, white, this colour, dark blue. Don't know, quite a few, but I always pick them up in the sale. They always have sales on, not always, but like a few times a year. So it's always worth waiting for them. They do really, really great. So I love Sweaty Betty stuff so much. And it's something that I do feel is worth paying extra for just because it is really good quality. But yeah, so that's my kind of second pick of sports bra. Right, let's move on to dance shoes. I have lots of dance shoes. So if you're going on a musical theatre course in particular, you will need tap shoes, jazz shoes, ballet shoes, character shoes, all the shoes. And a really great place, again, to pick all of these shoes up is Dance Direct. They always have really good quality, like, and for the price, it's really, really good. I'm just going to chat you through a few that I've actually got and that I had at drama school. So I have tap shoes from Capizio. I would really recommend for girls, not for boys, I mean for boys if you want, getting a heeled tap shoe. Now, I say this because if you're going into musical theatre, most tap shows that you will be auditioning for, you know, when you leave, you will wear a heeled tap shoe. Like for things like Stomp and things like that, it's a flat heel, you know, like the flat ones with the laces. My sister's got some, maybe I'll go and get them in a minute to show you. But I would always recommend buying a pair that have a heel to start with so that you can practice, because it's a whole different kettle of fish tapping on a heel like this. I think it's definitely worth starting like that, and then you don't have the kind of horrible jump to suddenly try and do it in like your third year and then you're like, ah! So yeah, these are from Capizio. They're really, really good. Not too high, which is good, but enough of a heel to kind of be a heel. They come with the taps already on, which is great. These ones, they were quite expensive. I think these were maybe £45. But these were actually the cheapest ones I could find. I really recommend them. They're really, really comfy, really nice sounding tap. I know, like, if you're a tapper, you'll know what I mean. I really like it's a nice tap sound. But yeah, really recommend those. If you're getting a tap shoe, they also do the good flat ones as well, but I'd recommend starting with a heel if that's kind of the route you're going down. I've been through my fair share of dance shoes in my time. Like, I've tried them all, and I feel like I've got my favourites now. Jazz shoes. Oh my god, these are so odd. These are genuinely the jazz shoes I had at drama school. I don't know where they're from. I think these are Block. Yeah, they are. So these are the Block, or Blosh, whatever you say, like split heeled jazz shoe. And I got these because I was going to get, like, there's the ones that don't have the laces, which are good because the laces then don't dig into you. But I found that those ones over time got really loose and really flappy. And I'm just quite old school and like a lace up shoe. But if you do prefer the look of the other ones, like, absolutely go for it. You can get those in tan as well, which looks really nice. But I just like these. They do the job. They're really, really good. I think they're fab. They're really good, like, for making your feet look nice, and they're just a very good jazz shoe. So yeah, these from Block. I'll link them down below. Ballet shoes. I feel like it's very personal with ballet shoes. Like, you can kind of, everyone has their type that they like. I really, really like Block ballet shoes, but for me, I just went for something a little bit more affordable that I felt did the same job. These are a Sancha pair, they're like the split sole again. Split sole is like where, you know, it's not running all the way down. They're just like a canvas ballet shoe. I think these are like £9. They just do the job. They're just really good. Nothing special. Again, I think, like, as long as you have a pair of ballet shoes, and I think split sole is always better, you can't really go wrong. Like, I think Sancha and Block are probably my favourites for ballet shoes. Yeah, either or, like, it's just completely, it's your preference at the end of the day with all of these, like, so don't take my word for it. I'm not like the oracle of all knowledge. I'm really not. I'm just saying what I like. Okay, character shoes. I've had such a difficult road with character shoes. Oh I've been through so many different ones. I've tried the split sole ones from Block, which I really didn't like. They break all the time. They're so annoying. They're the ones that are quite strappy. My favourites, unfortunately, if you're in America, you can get these easily. I think easily. Or you can get them, especially if you live in New York. But sadly over here, they don't do them. So when I went on a trip to New York 2 years ago, or last year, 2 years ago, I picked these up. I've wanted them ever since I did a chorus line, and Scarlett Strallen had a pair of Leduca shoes that she wore in the show as Cassie. I was like, if Scarlett Strallen has them, I need them. So when I went to New York, I went to Leduca and I picked up a pair of Leduca character shoes. And these are the best dance shoe I've ever bought in my life. I'm just going to show you. So they're obviously very worn now. I've worn these for shows. I've worn these for auditions. I love them. They're absolutely fantastic. I can't remember what the exact name of these ones is, but this is what they look like. They've got the crossover straps, split sole, really bendy, so really good for helping you out with the pointy feet. Nice kind of decent size heel, but these are so comfy, and so they just feel like you're not wearing shoes. And I know it's hard because you're thinking really, you're wearing a heel? It must be uncomfortable, but it's not. They're so good. So if you can pick these up, I know that most people will not be able to, and I'm not expecting you to bloomin' fly to New York and buy these for your first year at drama school. Absolutely not. Don't do it unless you're in New York, and they're really expensive. I think these were $175. If you're really serious about it and you happen to be in New York, I would so recommend them. And I've got a little bag with them as well, which is great for holding all my shoes when I go to auditions. But I'm going to show you another pair that I really like. But they're in Courtney's room. Hold that thought. Okay, so as always, I'm the queen of timing, and Courtney's actually just gone to an audition with all of her dance shoes, so I can't show you those, but I'll insert a picture so that you can see. They are I believe they're the Dancewear character shoe, and they're not split sole, but they're really affordable. I say affordable, I think they're maybe £35, which is the cheaper end of the spectrum for a character shoe. But they just kind of do the job. They're really good, if you're just kind of starting out and you don't want to spend a fortune, but you also want something that's just sturdy and going to do the job. I've actually brought in, these are the tap shoes I was talking about. So they have a slight heel, but they're kind of a bit flatter. These are Capizio again. Really recommend Capizio for tap shoes. They just do really good quality shoes and really good taps as well. I've also got the leotard in black to show you, which I just absolutely love. I think it's gorgeous. It's just such good quality. I really like these leotards, really recommend them. Another thing I'd recommend taking with you to drama school is some knee pads. I know these came in handy when I was at drama school from various dances we did. Really good, just good thing to have just in case, maybe if you're doing fight calls and things like that, just always good to protect your knees. You only get one pair of knees, protect them. These are just off Dance Direct, the cheapest ones. They do loads of different makes, but you can pick these up loads of places. So yeah, always a good thing to have to hand in case you need. Leggings, again, you can pick up some great leggings from places like H&M. I always find that they tend to go see-through on your bum though. So my favourite leggings are I've got two pairs to show you. I've got a pair from Sweaty Betty. Again, very expensive, but picked them up in the sale for more than 50% off. So it was good. These are the Zero Gravity leggings. They are black, they are high-waisted, they sculpt your legs like nobody's business. They're really great. Yeah, a really good staple thing to have for college, just to throw on. You can use leggings, you can wear them every day. They end up being really good value for money, so I feel like it's okay to invest a bit more. Another pair that I really like are from Nike. These are the Dry Fit legging. They're all the way down to the ankle again. They were inside out, sorry. I just really like them because they're very jazzy print and they're blue, and I like blue. Really stretchy, really comfy. I picked these up in a Nike outlet actually, so they were a lot cheaper. But these are the running leggings. I just really like them, really nice and something a bit different as well. So that's everything kind of clothes and shoe wise. I have a couple of other things, just random things just to chat about to make sure that you have them in your bag if you are going to drama school. One of which is a bag. You wouldn't have your bag in a bag, but bag. I love this bag. This is from Sweaty Betty again. Blimmin' heck, talking about Sweaty Betty a lot, aren't I? I did have another bag from Nike, which was a backpack, and it was the best thing ever, and they've discontinued it, and mine broke, and I'm so devastated. It was like a space bag. It was silver, and it looked like an astronaut, and I blooming loved it. Yeah, mine broke. They don't do it anymore, but I loved that. But this is my other favourite bag. This is from Sweaty Betty. I spoke about this in my audition bag video. I take this to auditions. It's really great. Got room at the bottom for shoes, but it's just got loads of room in it. Zip up, handy, just pop it on, toddle off to college. Just really great quality. I've had that for ages, and it looks pretty much brand new, so really good bag. Other things to remember to take are things like stationery. I am such a stationery fan. I love stationery so much, and it's always handy to have when you are starting at drama school. Things like folders, you can just pick them up in WH Smith. Maybe I'll show you just for reference. You know, things like this, which are like for all your rep, like songs and stuff, just to like slip them in here. Pop those in one of these. They're really, you can get these off Amazon, you can get them from WH Smith, they're really good. Definitely take some sellotape. This is just, you know, run-of-the-mill sellotape, but good for sellotaping songs, always good to have. A pencil case. Don't be caught out and have a pencil case. If you're someone that loves stationery, this will be easy. I've had this pencil case since I was 13 and I went away to boarding school for the first time, but I love it. Make sure that you have a pencil. Do I have one in here? Yes. Make sure that you have a pencil for writing on music, and writing notes on things, because pen is sometimes a no-go on like things at drama school. Also, make sure you have highlighters to highlight scripts and highlight music and things like that. I've got the pastel highlighter set, which, you know, is a little bit extra, but it's just a selection of the pastel shades on offer. But I love them. I love highlighters, and the fact that they have pastel ones just really excited me. Oh, there's the pink one. A ruler. Very handy to have. Make sure you have a little pencil case of things to hand for like rep lessons, drama lessons, things like that. And then make sure that you always have on hand a notebook. I know on my course you needed to take notes every day, and then it got to the end of the 3 years and you needed to like have all your notes for a big folder, and it helps to have them all in one place. So I'd recommend a little notebook that you can carry around every day, and then maybe when you get home you can kind of either type things up or like have things kind of in like bigger, on bigger bits of paper, but handy to have just like a little notebook to hand, just for jotting down things quickly, because there's probably so many things I missed that I didn't write down, like good bits of advice and stuff, and if I just had a notebook to hand all the time, I did sometimes, but sometimes I didn't, and I think if I had a little one like this, mine was really big, and I think that was more difficult, but something like this, just handy to like throw in your bag. I love this. This is from Paper Chase, and it's so sparkly. This is just my kind of like notebooks that I take everywhere with me. It's bendy, which is great because it doesn't then get like ruined, and it's a really, actually you'd think like it's like textured and sparkly, got little like things on it, pink and silver, and you think they'd all fall off and it would get really ruined, but actually it's worn a lot better than a lot of like paper and kind of cardboard ones I've had, so I really love this. And Paper Chase do some cracking notebooks and stuff, so definitely check them out for all your notebook needs. Okay, so I think that is everything I'm going to talk about today. I hope that you found that video helpful, and I really hope that you have a great year if you are going away to drama school. I'd really love to hear from you. Let me know if you are going away, where you're going, what you're up to. I really find it so interesting, and I hope that you have a lovely time. And I'll try and get more content out that's going to help you in your time at drama school as well. So let me know of anything you'd like to see. Yeah, I hope you really enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up as well. I hope that you have a lovely rest of the day, and I'll see you again in my next one. Bye!